1 day left of training camp for the Cleveland Browns. And news today on Wednesday of the starting quarterback. Brock Osweiler will start on Monday night against the Giants. Deshaun Kaiser will go second, Cody Kessler third. No real big surprises here.
No big surprises, but I think it's significant. I think it means that they're moving towards Brock being the starter for the regular season. There's a very short time span between this Monday night game and the third preseason game, which is the dress rehearsal on Saturday in Tampa. And whoever starts that game starts the opener. So, as Joe Thomas told us today, it's probably going to be Brock for the opener, but Hugh's not ready to go there yet.
Yeah, Hugh Jackson wasn't quite ready to echo what Joe Thomas said, saying that Joe is entitled to his opinion, but Brock got a very strong endorsement from Joe. And really, it just continues to feel, Mary Kay, like Hugh Jackson is taking the safe route here, taking it easy on Deshaun Kaiser, and really maybe gave Deshaun a chance to win this job this week, but he just couldn't grab hold of it.
Well, you know what? He wants to see Deshaun take that next step, so he's going to watch him in the first half. He'll get him in there early. He wants to see how he can handle it against some first and second teamers of the Giants. Hopefully for him, some first teamers. And I think that will either make or break him. If he really, kind of lights it up against those first teamers and Brock has a hard time and struggles a little bit moving the ball, putting points on the board, then he's got a decision to make for that third preseason game. But if it's sort of even, I think Brock will get the start in the third preseason game by virtue of his experience.
Now, some bad news for the Browns. Cam Erving is week to week. Of course, he was battling with Sean Coleman at right tackle, though it felt like that was Coleman's job to lose to begin with. But the really bad news is Joel Bitonio with a knee injury. He's also week to week. He was back off that Liz Frank surgery, and Hugh Jackson sounded optimistic that they could be back for the opener, but he certainly didn't want us to hold him to that. And losing Bitonio is a big loss for this offensive line. Speaking of Joe Thomas endorsements, he had very good things to say about Bitonio today, too.
Yes, he really did. And poor Dan has been working on a really nice story on Joel Bitonio, so we have got to get him back as soon as possible. But yes, it's a big blow to lose Joel even for any length of time, because obviously he's such a key part of the offense. Like you said, Joe Thomas today thinks of him as one of the best left guards in the whole entire NFL. He was slated to have a Pro Bowl caliber season, and again, he just kind of struggles coming off the Liz Frank foot surgery. Sometimes you get a secondary injury. Sometimes it's a little difficult to just get back out there, and you've seen how intense these practices have been. We saw him pull up a little bit lame yesterday, come up limping a little bit. You even asked about it in the press conference. We were told he was fine. Now here's hoping for the Browns that he can be back on opening day.
So it'll be John Greco sliding into his spot. Of course, with Cam Erving usually starting in place of Joe Thomas at left tackle, Roderick Johnson, the rookie, will get the start at left tackle on Monday night against the Giants. We'll have full coverage of all that news and more at cleveland.com/Browns.